Somehow it was 25 degrees in Orlando yesterday, but the sky is blue, the grass is green, spring is almost here, and that means so is baseball. MLB The Show 26.
Every legend starts somewhere. Not in the spotlight, but in the work.
That metal bat sound.
One swing, one pitch, one moment at a time. It
11 new
starts
colleges.
here. Bus rides, long days, late nights. Dialing in your swing, leveling up your look. Chasing your first, hey, that kid's special. Then,
New attributes.
you're locked in. Every swing smoother, every pitch nastier, every moment straight heat.
But hope the ratings are updated.
Big moment for the closer.
Bear down pitching.
He delivers. Got him swinging.
Kind of like a clutch moment thing.
Okay, now you're repping your country.
Tokyo Dome and
Different
Dynasty.
pressure, different pride. This is the world stage. Or maybe your journey takes you upstairs, flipping prospects, stacking lineups, building a ball club your way. Getting to the majors? That's just the beginning. Cooperstown is the goal. But you gotta earn it. It's your journey, your moment, your show. Make your mark. Become a legend.
Albert Pujols. Okay, that's kind of cool. MLB The Show 26. Let me see really quick. I think we've got an article that goes in a little bit more detail. Yeah, okay, so we've got some updates to Road to the Show, more to the journey. This year, Road to the Show builds on what you loved in 25, creating an even more immersive experience. We've expanded the amateur experience to add more realism to your story on the way to the show, which is a little bit vague, but okay, I'm here for that. Added 11 additional college teams for a total of 19 schools, which is a pretty big deal. University of Arkansas, Florida, Stanford, University of Michigan, so we got some heavy hitters coming in here. Brought in the officially licensed NCAA Men's College World Series format and bracket, and introduce new goals that keep you pushing to progress throughout your career. So it sounds like we're going to have a little bit more leading up to getting into the majors. And then we're also proud to announce Road to the Show, Road to Cooperstown, which we saw a little cutscene on this. Start from high school, build your legacy, and see if you can make it all the way to the Hall of Fame. And this all-new Road to the Show, are you up for the challenge? So instead of just going to the show, your end goal is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. So meaningful updates there. I'm really curious what expanded the amateur experience. Is this just talking about what's down here? Because that doesn't feel like a lot, but hopefully there's more to come. You guys know I'm all about RTTS, so if you're Diamond Dynasty, we've got some updates here. There's all new Legends, uniforms, and a new stadium, and storylines Negro League Season 4. We've got some new franchise updates here. New experience trade logic system with comprehensive trade hub, modernized and iconic lineup, starting pitcher rotation. I mean, all this seems pretty basic. Oh, this could be good. So new gameplay updates and show tech for the most authentic on-field baseball experience. Ultimately, this is, I would say, the most important thing. Big zone hitting interface for players of all skill levels. So that sounds like it's just going to make an easier hitting zone. Play at 3 new stadiums, including the Tokyo Dome, Estado Hiram Bithorn, and Terrapin Park. Bear down pitching gives you more control in the clutch situations. We've got updates to attributes, reaction rating attributes, catcher pop time attributes, plate coverage indicator slider, over 500 new gameplay animations, recaptured all knee-down catcher animations. So for catchers, it might look a little bit different. And it looks like that is all we have. Now, we did see this screen in the trailer. So this is Aaron Judge's card here. I wanted to go through. So we've got contact left, right, vision, clutch, power left, right. This is new here. Directional reaction and jump for forward, backward, right, and left. So those are new attributes. Speed arm. I'm not seeing any other new attributes though. So I'm hoping there's more than just this, but we could be talking about this. I thought it was funny that ratings overhaul was like a major selling point, because I feel like that needs to happen between every major sports game every year. And then of course we've got like some cool looking animations here. I mean, 500 new animations is pretty substantial. I just don't know where they are. I feel like jumping off the wall here, I have seen that before, so that might make gameplay feel a little bit different, particularly for catchers. But I gotta be honest, man, initial thoughts. It looks like the same thing. And I'm one that usually defends that. And I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping the gameplay tweaks and you never know what's behind the curtain. Sports games go through different eras. And like some years are very similar to other years. And then other years you get a big jump where it feels a lot different. I noticed that a lot in like the F1 games or sometimes in like Madden and things. But from a bird's eye view here, this looks to be the same thing. At first glance, this bus scene looks like it could be some part of a new cool cutscene or something in the road to the show storyline. But like, bro, this is just like the pre-menu before the full menu and all your options fade in when you first load up road to the show, and it just kind of like shows you a quick little clip. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I've seen the clip of him laying on his bed throwing the baseball up a million times the last few years. The chatting and like clapping in the locker room, we've seen all this stuff, bro. The Cooperstown cutscene, bro. This is a next-gen game in 2026? Like, we're here? And I'm not somebody that harps on graphics. Like, I realize graphics do not make a game. They are a piece of the pie. To me, they're one of the smallest pieces of the pie. I care most about gameplay. I care a lot about storyline. I realize in sports games, it's a little bit tougher for storylines. Career modes, you could do some pretty cool stuff, but as long as the gameplay is there, I don't care. Nothing else really matters. But at the same time, bro, like if you told me that this was an MLB 21 or even like an MLB 18 trailer, I would have a hard time seeing the difference. And again, this is coming from somebody that can't stand hearing that over and over and over again every single year for every annual release. And I don't know, maybe that's the answer. Maybe we have to move away from annual releases. I don't know, but like, bro, at some point, we need progression. We need to push forward, whether that's graphically, whether that's gameplay wise, whether that's in the story and the cutscenes and the things like that. Like, it's been done before. There are other great like sports games out there that have made leaps and bounds, and I just like, bro, it feels like we're stuck in mud. I feel like I'm barking up a tree and there's no nut up there, bro. Like, where are the nuts at? That doesn't even make sense. But like, come on, squirrels, throw something down for us. I love MLB, bro. Like, this is one of my favorite sports games that we play. I truly think it, like, from a progression standpoint and just the sport and like that it's so fun and it's casual, but it can get super competitive and things. Like, it's such a good game. I feel like it's there. I feel like the foundation is there. This could be the best career mode sports game out there without a doubt. We just need a little bit of progression. To me, I hope I eat my words next month. I hope there's a lot of changes behind the curtain, but it looks like it's just not happening. And to be honest, it's unfortunate. As a fan of the sport, as a fan of the series, this is the baseball game. This is the baseball simulation game. I think it's the only like major platform, major console, like they're like, little phone apps and things like that. But like, MLB The Show is the baseball game. It's a monopoly, and it's not changing. And I don't know what we can do about that, except for hope that maybe next year we'll see some bigger improvements. I would just like to see this grow into what it could be, and it doesn't feel like it's been growing for a while. So I guess I'm turning into one of those people that just gets frustrated with it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. There is one thing I want to leave you with. This clip right here where he tries to rob the home run. The Mets scored 39 runs in the 5th inning. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.